Emma Chamberlain's morning routine might be the worst celebrity morning routine I've done so far. Here's why. She typically wakes up around 7 a.m. depending on how late she worked the night before. And the very first thing she does is make coffee. She doesn't brush her teeth or wash her face until she's had at least half of her first cup. I'm someone who wakes up extremely thirsty after waking up, so the fact that I couldn't even have a sip of water before coffee was irking me. But on the bright side, my family left some coffee for me, so I didn't have to make any. And not gonna lie, this is probably the best coffee I have ever made. So I wasn't necessarily mad about it, but once I could have some water, I was chugging. Also, just for some context, I only drink coffee like once a week, so keep that in the back of your mind. Once I finished at least half of my cup, I went and brushed my teeth and did my skincare and all of that while I was still sipping the coffee. I'm currently using the Caudali Vino Pure routine, and I'm loving it. If you struggle with acne, it's definitely something you should check out. Also, my brother and his girlfriend were on the campaign, so like we love that. I'm always gonna support. After coffee, she puts on workout clothes and goes to a class if she has the energy. So I went to the gym, and none of the classes I wanted were available today, but regardless, she tries to get movement in early, and she's committed to walking. She mentions doing 10,000 steps a day as part of her routine, so I started off my workout with a weighted vest and getting some steps in. And my friend and I work out together all the time. It's basically like a class because it's social and it's movement. So we did our little routine, basically a class. Okay, we're just gonna pretend it was a class. Her skincare morning routine is simple. It's just light moisturizer and sunscreen. I went ahead and got ready. I put something comfy because I feel like she's always like working from home in like comfy vibes, so I just put a cute little set. And then sometimes she does some morning errands. I had to pack for a trip, so I went ahead and did that. Now, her typical breakfast is 2 fried eggs cooked over hard until almost burnt, which honestly is my favorite way to eat eggs. I have never heard a celebrity like it like this, so this makes me extremely happy. I love burnt eggs. I don't know what it is. Honestly, 10 out of 10 for me. I went ahead and did a bit more morning work, and I did that while I was on my treadmill because, you know, she has to get her 10,000 steps. So I'm a content creator as well, so I just did some like little admin things. Now, this is where it caught up to me. My stomach was already hurting after the first coffee because I had 2 shots of espresso and I had it on an empty stomach. So at the gym, like things were going down. Everything was trapped in my stomach and it was making noises that I had never heard before. But after her morning workflow, she makes a second beverage. It's usually matcha or another coffee. I possibly could not have had more caffeine, so I made a decaf coffee. By this point, my stomach was in absolute shambles, but I have to pull through for Emma. So as she's sipping on that, or when she finishes that, she transitions into work, which is like video editing, podcasting, content creation. I had some videos to film, so I went ahead and did that. Kept sipping on the coffee. It was bomb, but my stomach was absolutely done for the day. Would I do her morning routine again? If I could skip all the coffees and all the caffeine altogether, I probably would. But for the sake of my stomach and my health, I will absolutely never be doing this again. Who should I do next?